Alright guys, welcome to a new video. This one's mainly unscripted, so let's just jump into it right away. Today we're going to be talking about PS3 and Xbox 360 and why that generation was the golden era of gaming. Now just let me explain why. So, there have been many different generations of consoles, but in the modern era of video games, there has been, in my opinion, like 5. At the start of this era, you have Nintendo with, I believe it's Super Nintendo or 64. Then you have Sega with Genesis, I believe. And then you have the newcomer PlayStation. This then goes on to the second generation of PS2, GameCube, and now there's Xbox, and Sega might have Sega Saturn, but no one plays that, so it just gets forgotten in history. This generation was a huge generation in gaming that led to record sales, mainly for PS2. PS2 was the best-selling console ever, and I think the only thing to pass it is maybe PS5 or PS4, one of the two. This was not only big for that though, it was also big in other aspects, like some new types of styles of games coming out. You have games like Halo coming out for Xbox, which changed the gaming landscape forever. You probably don't have Call of Duty, you probably don't have Battlefield, you definitely don't have Destiny without this game coming out. Not only did Halo change the landscape of FPS shooters, it really opened the door for competitive gaming. There was competitive gaming before, but nothing as big as Halo until Halo. Obviously stuff's a lot bigger now, but before that, it was mainly just stuff like Smash, which was big, but Halo was really big for the time. This all leads up into the next generation, which I would say starts around 2005 when Xbox 360 launches. That's obviously a year before PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 3 cost a lot and was hard to develop on, which led to Xbox kind of winning that era, at least in the beginning. I feel like at the end, PlayStation 3 took it back and took that momentum into PS4, but that really doesn't matter because they both were great, and here's where I'm going to explain why this was the best era of gaming. So, you got PS3, this one mainly applies to PS3. You didn't have to pay for online, okay? PS3, you didn't have to pay for online. Now, Xbox, you've always had to pay for online, so they're just out of this conversation. They're kind of greedy assholes. But PS3, you didn't have to pay for online. That's great. It was just, they had PlayStation Plus, but you just had to, if you wanted to buy it, it was just to be able to get some free games. That was really it. The second reason is just the games that came out along this era. So you have Halo 3, Halo Reach, then you got Gears of War and Gears of War 2. I didn't get to play those, but I might go back and play those someday. I can play them right now, I just haven't played them yet. Then you obviously have Uncharted, you get Last of Us, and those are just those exclusive games that are on those consoles. There's plenty of others that came out. You have the overtaking of Call of Duty, that's pretty much all there is. You end up getting Destiny at the very end, which let's not talk about that. Let's forget about that. That doesn't matter. Then you obviously have GTA 4 and GTA 5. Those are huge games. I didn't like 4 that much. It kind of didn't feel... I didn't like the atmosphere in the game. But still, it was a good game. Hey guys, Sean from Editing Times. So, I just wanted to say that I kind of forgot a reason in here for why Xbox and PlayStation were the golden era of gaming. I kind of semi-inferred it, but I didn't actually say it. So, one thing I was kind of thinking was that it was the first era of real online play. Now, you kind of get that inferred by, well, you got it online for free with PlayStation Plus, but I didn't really say that there. But not only was it online play, but you still had, split screen stuff there still. Because once you get to PS4 and Xbox One, you don't really have that split screen, and in PS2 and Xbox you don't really have online. There's online, but it's just not as good or as accessible as it is in this era, which is why, probably the biggest reason why I believe this is the best era of gaming. Anyways, yeah, back to the video guys, bye! So moving on, the next reason is just nostalgia. I played both. I got an Xbox 360 when I was in 3rd grade, and I ended up getting a PS3 when I was like in 5th grade, and I played the PS3 a lot because my Xbox 360 broke and it was a piece of shit, which just probably just plays on, oh, I was a kid and I really liked it, which is probably all it really is. This is all subjective. I'm pretty sure that there's probably some 30-year-olds out there who grew up playing like the N64 or some shit, and are like, that's the best era of gaming. That right there, the N64. Now I think that's bullshit. The graphics are terrible, but not to say the graphics are much better in a PS3 or Xbox 360 compared to nowadays. So I'm, to each their own, I guess, but I'm just gonna say I'm riding that PS3 and Xbox 360 were the best generation. I mean, what else went along with that era? You have the Wii. Dude, the Wii was huge. It wasn't very fun. Well, it was kind of fun. You got the DS. Dude, I used to play Mario Kart DS on the bus with my friends all the time, man. That was great. But yeah, so those are my opinions. A nice little short video. Bye.